Who goes there? Oh, it's you. I thought you were one of Logan's gang. Silly me, you look nothing like an outlaw. Enough. I grow weary of this. Time to end this.
Listen here, you lazy mopstick. Me and my boys have had it up to here with your excuses. Where's our lift, huh?
Oh, look! Rocky, old buddy, old pal.
Don't you buddy me, pal. Since Mason's leaving, you promised me you'd do it yourself. First it was you had a cold, and then it was your turtle beans. And today I find out you don't even got a turtle. Do you understand how much money I'm losing here? So now I gotta give you a beatdown. Sorry, pal, but it's a company policy.
Wait, no, Rocky, look! Well, what I really meant is, I was bringing in new people to take special care of your commission. Look, here they are.
Did we come at a bad time?
Hi there, Builder! Special delivery!
Howdy, y'all, and thank y'all for coming. Today's ceremony marks a bittersweet occasion. One of the finest darn builders to ever grace this humble town will be leaving all of us, but he's off to a well-earned retirement. A few words, Mason? It appears our dear Mason is overwhelmed with emotion. Come on, folks, lighten up. A toast, then, to Mason and to new beginnings for the future of Sandrock.
Stop the train.
It's in the back. I'll go.
Everybody hands up. Nobody moves. Hey now, hands up. No funny business.
Well, I got it. Let's go.
Freeze, Logan. We've got you now.
Good day.
Consarn it. Not again.
Ask me more. Retreat! That was a close one. Everybody all right in here?
Hi guys, and welcome once again to the channel. We're playing some My Time at Sandrock again today. And I just showed you some of the stories that have been playing out while I've been playing the game. So the game's had quite a bit of updates. I think 3 or 4 very big updates. So we're going to go and continue. I had to complete a major project, which is a cable car. We're going to go and install the cable car today and see what the game has got else to deliver. So let's get going.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm fine. Perhaps I was overzealous. I thought I could move all this clay in one trip. But it proved more burdensome than I thought.
Well, a beautiful day like this, we are definitely
I
going to
appreciate
help
your concern, but I'd best take care of this myself. Although, I had been considering getting someone to help out at the shop from time to time. Yes. Gathering clay. This is something workshop owners do, is it not?
Oh, definitely it is.
If you would be willing to deliver 5 clay to my shop twice a week, it would be a great service. And you will be compensated appropriately, of course. Well, this has been a pleasant interaction. Furthermore, it has been a pleasure to be properly introduced to you. I'm glad I fell. See you at my shop.
Okay, and we just walked into another mission. Okay, I've also, and this is what we've been building so far. I think this is a monument or a artifact. Yeah, if I'm correct. Now I also found out what the water is for. So the water is actually to keep your machines cool. Now, well, it took me a while to figure that out. And we've got all kinds of machinery. The main area over here where you assemble all of your big projects and so on. A drying rack to make some dried meat. See, that's that cable stay bridge over there. So it is an artifact, and as people come by, they sort of get some friendship points from that. Right now, I know that I've got to go and install the tram car. Now, if you have a look down here, that is the tram car. Yeah, and I'm quite a little strong guy to carry this above my head. Right, let's get going. I can't remember, she was looking for clay, but I can't remember that I've actually collected clay so far. Chances are good that I might have. Not sure. So this game is still in early access. I think it's going to release this year. Hopefully if everything goes well. And it's quite an awesome little game because it gives you a lot to do. It's a bit on the grindy side when you have to go and collect all the stuff, but it is enjoyable to play. I think this, what is this? This is Construction Junction. Oops. Let me just go and get this cable car up and running. Now it's actually back to try and remember.
Yo, Grace, are you poking around the breach again?
Just going for a walk. Don't tell me that's against the law now.
No, only walking that's against the law is jaywalking. But, hey, point is, don't even think about going in there. We can't let Sieves through without the proper training. I hate to be dramatic, but what's worth more to you? Your papers or your life?
I know that's meant to be rhetorical, but probably my dissertation. When is the breach going to be reopened to the public? I would like to look for more relics at some point.
It'll open when it's open, which is to say, when it's been reclassified as an abandoned ruins. And don't even think about trying to sneak in there. I wouldn't want to, but I do have the right to detain you if you're proven to be a danger to yourself.
What's the basis for all these wild accusations? I walk down this way all the time. This imagined notion of me even thinking of sneaking into the breach is just that. Something you've just made up in your head. I also have to notice that the breach has been this way for quite some time. Normally, I would have expected you, core type, to have this handled already. Sir, if I may ask, is the stress getting to you?
Hey, come on. Give us a break. We've been up to our eyeballs in Geeglers. Plus, there's Logan. Yeah, it is getting to be a little rough out here, as a matter of fact. Glad somebody noticed.
Aw, poor Justice. Why don't you just take a day off? What you need is some rest. Then you'll have your edge back. I mean, at the very least. Surely you don't need to literally stand here in front of the breach. We all know not to go in.
Yeah, maybe I could just head back to the office, pour a big old glass of yak milk, kick up my heels, and hey, wait a sec. Dang, how come every time I talk to you, I end up with a headache? Look, Grace, I'm not kidding around. I take the safety of everybody in this town seriously. If something happened to you down there, I'd never forgive myself. Talk to me again when your fighting chops are up to snuff. Like, say, builders here.
Right. How about this then? If I were to commission the builder to enter the ruins on my behalf, you'd have no objections to that, would you, Sheriff?
Oh, well, no. I guess that'd all be pretty by the book in my book. I reckon it's on the two of you to work something out. I gotta keep patrolling, but I'm gonna have my eye on you. Maybe just adjust your stroll path to be a little less hair-raising, all right? Y'all are gonna be the death of me.
Well, you heard the man. Looks like I don't need to sneak into the breach if I can recruit your help. The things I need are relatively simple. But I think I'd feel better if someone with an eye more discerning than that of a soldier's went in to look. So?
Yeah, okay, why? I can always help.
Great. A bit of context. I'm an archaeology student in Atara, saving up to finish my degree. When I have time, I try to do field work that I hope will be beneficial for when I go back. You've been to the breach, right? Did you manage to pick up on what that place used to be? You know, back in the old world.
A toilet bowl factory. I think it's an office.
Ah, yes. That soul-crushing monotony that saps your life energy to the point where you can't break out of doing exactly the same thing every single day for years while you make money for someone else. Can you believe people used to do that? When it was open, the breach was a great place to look for archaeological finds and, right, you know the story. One of my main focuses is old-world audiovisual media. From salvaged memos and effects, I've discovered a concept discussed among old-world drones known as huke. I've surmised this term to mean listening to music at work.
What? Hooky.
So next time you're in the breach, just be on the lookout for old-world music-related media. Anything that seems vaguely relevant. Discs, posters. Also, I need some small chips from down there too. For reasons... Thanks again for agreeing to do this. I guess with you in the picture, everyone's lives are being made a little easier. Come find me when you've got some old-world music stuff. And don't forget those small chips either, please.
Okay. Right. So it seems like some stuff lying over here. Some bricks. Okay. Now it seems like it's triggering more missions, and I think it's also a bit more audio than the previous time that I played the game. I'm just hoping I'm going to the right spot over here. I think so. Also, this is the first time that I'm playing this game again with the new graphics card in. So I think I may need to go and have a look at the graphic settings because it's still set to the old graphics card that I had. Yes, we are in the right spot. Alright, so I believe we're gonna have a cable car over to that side. So let's go over here and install. Yep.
That's some fine work you've done up there, partner. Glad to have you guys on board. Next step is riding you builders over to fix the engines. Things might go south over there, over in the, west. What? With the gigglers and all. So you might want to arm yourselves. Are you ready to go?
What? Level 13 and 15. Is it gonna let me go?
I knew I could count on you. Let's roll.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed here. I don't...
See you cowpokes on the other side.
Right behind you.
Man, the amount of work that went into this thing.
Captain? Stay back. I don't want to hurt y'all. We come in peace. Huh. Well, it looks like diplomacy has failed, partner. Roll out. I'll cover you.
Oh, man. Here's my weapon.
There's gotta be an exit around here somewhere. Let's try to find it. You take point. I'll cover you.
Okie dokie. This may have been a mistake. Let's have a look. Can I get stuff in there? Ooh, pistol good. Anything else? Nope. Wasn't quite expecting this.
What's down there?
Yeah, well, I think we can find out soon enough. Luckily, I've got this guy with me, but I'm another pistol with it.
Find anything good?
Not yet. London, I have a proper weapon, maybe. Nope. Ah, that's better. What is that?
I didn't expect this. I thought I'd at least have Penn and a posse with me. Them geeglers just showed up one day a couple of years back. Now, you see and hear about a few mutated beings here and there, but I have never seen them on such a large scale. Rumor is they come from the peripheries. Who knows?
I'm collecting quite a bit of bullets here. There's no way. That way. Ooh, this is gonna be a chase. A diamond. Nice. Hey, and that also unlocks a achievement. That's what I call a lucky find. Down we go. What do we have here? It looks like some sort of a robot. Can't break anything there. It's quite a lot of pistol bullets. I think they sort of. Oh, look at that. There is a chest up there. Okay. Engine. Alright. I'm gonna say no to that. And we are still going down.
Well, looks like we're in this thing. Plenty of gigglers between us and salvation.
Oh man, that
Now
doesn't
this
sound
goes
good.
against pretty much every regulation in the book. But we're in dire straits and have you ever fired a gun before? Never mind, don't answer that. Just take this here shooting iron.
Ah, I thought
Locked.
so. Okay.
Look, see that little light thingy there? Try shooting it. It's gonna unlock this door. I can tell.
Okay, so how do you shoot? This is going to be.
Hey, there you go. You're getting the hang of it. I feel a bit better about the situation overall.
I would be much happier with a melee weapon. But this thing does quite a lot of damage. Okay, I might need to. Let me see if I can move the gun over a bit. So we want you over here. It's going to be easier to manage. This is actually quite an interesting space. Some of the pistol bullets. Four bullets. So I take it we have to shoot. Something like that. Oh, right. Just a bronze greatsword. Oh yes. Now we're talking. At some points, it seems you don't always. Oh, you can break that. Should have done that with the others. Money in it. Wondering. where that great sword is now. Where did they put that? Don't tell me I'm missing something here. See a couple of guys over there.
Hey, I think if we go through that turnstile, there's an exit in that direction. This place used to be a mining spot back during the Relic Rush. I came once a long time ago. We're gonna need to swipe a card to get through that turnstile. Let's look around. Maybe we can find ourselves one.
Oh, but there's a big dude on that side. Oh, that's not good. Gotta set the sensitivity of my controller. Getting shot. Nice. Hey, the gun is not that bad.
Yeah, let's check this way.
But the previous game called My Time at Porsche, he had this amazing sword. And, the thing about this game is they hide stuff just about everywhere. Ah, some data disk and power stones. Chest up there. Now, can we get up here? That's the question. Data disk. Okay, so the data disk you use to do research with, and that allows you to unlock new machines and weapons and tools. You can also use them to buy stuff. No, you can't use them to buy stuff. Just check here. Okay, we can't go this way. So we need to go down here. Come just this way. Okay, there's some more gigglers down there. I think I'm just gonna use a mouse here quickly. Because my aiming with the controller sucks.
Hey, there's the key card.
Yeah, I can see it. Don't come up here. Hey, you die. Nicely done. Okay, I'll need to set my sensitivity on my controller because I see the up and down is a bit on the sensitive side. Otherwise, luckily I've got the mouse. Oh, this guy's got. think in the end I might as well just stay with playing with the melee weapon. Down here. Go. A Gecko Guard. Wow. Yeah. You. And you get just about experience for everything that you do. There's quite a bit of data disk that I've found in quite some time. I did see something flashing in there. I don't think you can. No, you can't dig in here. There's something here. Money. Money's always good. Alright, I think now we'll have to go and take on that big dude. He's just in the basement. Right behind me. I don't think they can get out from there. There's got to be another way in there. Yo, the controller sucks on the inside.
Whoa! He's coming right for us!
No, he's not. Where are you? Good. Here's the front of the thing.
That was a close one.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I really thought we were going to get into a serious boss fight down here. We did get quite a bit of stuff out of that. I'm guessing we do not step on the sparkly bits. Yeah, fine. Really can't. Senior Gecko card. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's gonna be help. Okay, I can do with the help. With these games is I'm a collector and a hoarder, so I pick up just about everything. And I'm always out of.
Dang, that's a whole gaggle of gigglers. Looks like they're all listening to that big fella talk about lizard stuff or something. I remember this place. If we can find 2 keys, we can get through that door on the opposite side of this room. Let's move quick while they're distracted.
How are you going feeding me? Just wondering, okay, so the level is not that difficult. And then you run into the whole army of them. What can I do about my inventory? That's health points. Okay, can't. I've got. Man, I seriously need some more. Okay, now I've got to spend money now. Good grief, 150 golds for one backpack slot. Ouch. Okay, at least we've got a Berlin spell, which is also fantastic there. Gunwise. Weapons didn't want to work. Okay. I can't sort out my inventory. Wow, I did pick up a lot of stuff coming here. Justice didn't come with me. I might have been toast already. Whoops. Wow. This guy doesn't play around. Speed here. Guess that's got to be another key card. This side. Let him go to bed. Where's the edges? I'm not gonna go down. That's like certain death. think that big boss is going to be strong. It sucks not having enough space. Although I didn't think I was going to fall into a pit and then don't have enough space to pick up everything. But I think we should be able to come again and then pick up the rest of the stuff. Luckily, most of the stuff stacks, so but at times you do get to a point where you have to destroy stuff.
There we go.
This one. There's a way down here, but I don't know where this is leading to. There's still bullets over here.
Dead end. Dead end.
Oh, he's saying dead. Okay. He's. Could prove useful. Something important. Right, I think we need to get rid of something. Thing is what? It's a junk pile. Otherwise, I'm just gonna buy another slot. Really? Did this thing just pick up a lot of stuff that I don't want? Yeah. See, that's the way you get a rainbow locket.
Dead end.
So it seems like they are sort of forcing us to go around this way.
There must be a way to open this.
still looking for stuff and my inventory is full. This is what this game does to you. You just want to loot and scoot. Ah, another chest. Open sesame. We're gonna have to face those guys down. This is just... There's no way around it.
There must be a way to open this.
They're done. The engine. Oh. What did she just do here? Can you make it come up justice? I can see myself going down with those whole bunch of guys. I thought so.
Dang, I hate to say this, partner, but I think our only way out of this thing is on the other side of that room, with all the gigglers.
I thought so.
It looks like they're all paying attention to that big guy, though. I bet we can sneak past him. Follow my lead.
And this is gonna end in tears.
My fellow heathens, too long have we slithered underfoot, forgotten, betrayed, abandoned. It is time to take action. Let me remind you of a phrase from our holy book. They, meaning the men, are not fit to be the rulers of this world. They lie, cheat, and even conspire against their own. It is not enough to simply reach their level. We must destroy them or take them over, one city at a time, until we, the Eaglers, are sitting atop the world. Strong words of providence. Today will mark our first step in that direction. We're going to take over Sandrock, and
This is some horses. Maybe.
What the heck is that guy talking about? Take over Sandrock.
hey, who are those two back there?
Oh crap, they saw us. What do we do?
Up here. Whatever.
Sorry to interrupt your little word domination speech there, partner. But there's just one little complication you didn't account for in all your plans and contemplation. That thing is justice.
I don't get it. Gigglers, wipe them out!
Yeah, I thought so.
The captain! Save yourself. We're done for. Okay. All according to plan.
Oh, now it's only the big guy.
I knew we should have gotten rid of that button.
The cat found it.
No matter. I'll destroy you myself. On guard.
Yeah. This guy's got some serious hardware. Ow! Ow, I'm on fire.
You fight well, humans, but you are too late. Our plan is already complete. Behold, here. And now to take over Sandrock and end the world.
Hey, wait! Yeah. Take my hand!
Sandrock! Prepare to meet your new master!
Oh my word.
What the heck, guys? I was worried sick. I was so anxious while you guys were in there that I fixed the trolley engines. You're lucky to be alive.
Luck ain't got nothing to do with it.
Look, the rest of the Geeglers are running for the hills. We won, Sheriff.
Let's go back and talk to the old minister. Well, I guess we'll have to take that trolley again.
So that's what happened. My goodness, sounds like you folks went through heck and back. I'm glad y'all are safe and sound. That Giegler train sure did some damage to our bridge, though. I'm having Heidi assess the situation right now. I'll be calling a special town meeting to talk about it once we're sure what to do next. You've done the town proud, scaring away the Gieglers. Mighty heroic. Get some rest now, you hear?
Hey, I've got another
I didn't do
pair of
anything.
pants. Nicely done.
Yeah, we rule.
Okay, the pens are still down there because I don't have any inventory space left. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So there happened quite a bit for one episode. I mean, usually it's me collecting a lot of stuff and building stuff, and this time around we had quite a bit to do. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please drop me a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you again. Cheers.